Hello class, this is a tutorial on how to view assignments in Imagine Math and how to navigate your Imagine Math profile. The first thing I want you to do is to follow along with this video. Go ahead and log in to your Imagine Math through ReadyHub and open up the orange Imagine Math icon. Right corner. This is what your home page for Imagine Math will look like whenever you have completed your benchmark initial test. I'm going to show you now what it looks like when I assign homework to you on here. I just assigned a lesson to this student named Mackenzie, and I'm going to refresh her page so she can now see her assignment. So when I refresh the page, 2 assignments come up. This first assignment is the Texas Algebra 1 pathway. This first pathway, Texas Algebra 1 pathway, is only for extra practice and really just for fun. We're not going to use that pathway in our class, but you could work that pathway or that assignment as much as you want, but I won't be looking at that. So you can click which assignments you want to be working on. The blue indicates that you're working on this assignment. So right now we're just reviewing Unit 1, which was solving equations. So I want to be sure that I'm on the home page and I've clicked Unit 1 review. So it gives me the current lesson, solving equations with variables on both sides. And then I just click the start button. And this will start the very first lesson. So in this Unit 1 review, it has a bunch of different lessons. The first lesson is solving equations with variables on both sides. You can see that right here under the 2 circles, how it's highlighted in yellow. That is the first lesson. In the top right corner of this box in the middle where it says see all lessons next to the circles, I'm going to click on that. So these are all the lessons in this little pathway bundle. So I assigned a Unit 1 review, which is a bundle of 4 different lessons. These lessons are not necessarily due all on the same day. These lessons are separate lessons and they're going to take a little bit of time to complete each one of them. So the main thing to consider here, the lessons attempted and the certificates earned. You may have attempted more than 1 lesson, but not earned their certificate. And what that means is that you failed the lesson. What I'm going to be solely looking at for Imagine Math is the certificates earned. I want to see that you have earned the number of certificates that I have said. So by a certain day, you will have so many certificates that you need to earn. And you complete a certificate by passing a lesson. So you'll just click start and it'll bring you back here and you can press start lesson. It has 7 questions for a pre-quiz. If you score high enough on the pre-quiz, you automatically pass the whole entire lesson, which is awesome because a lot of you may already know some of this stuff. So try your hardest on the pre-quiz and you can go to another lesson that's a little bit harder. Whenever you get it right the first time, it'll give you those points. Those points will just add up to give you more points. When you get it wrong, it'll just tell you got it wrong. Okay, so now I've finished my pre-quiz. I did not test out on purpose so I can show you this whole entire thing. So now it goes to the warm-up is the second thing. So for our warm-up, it'll give you a video or a game. And this game is optional, but I would strongly recommend this game if you want to practice more before going into the actual lesson. So here, how you work this game is you just solve the equation that's up at the top. So here, I'm just going to press start game. 19 minus x equals 6. So 19 minus what equals 6? So 19 minus 13? That looks right. Okay, and see how I got it right? So you can do this and it'll get you more points, so your grade will be higher. So this is a good way to boost up your grade. But these are easy questions. So we can skip the game. If you want to skip the warm-up, you can. You just won't get as much points, but you can skip the warm-up. So now we go into this guided learning. I want to point out some specific information about the guided learning. Guided learning is the bulk of the lesson, and this is where you really take your time and use all the tools that are available here. So you need to read this, and here it gives you definitions for all these blue words. If you don't know what they mean, you can click on it. So where they cost the same, if you want to know what cost means, you can see what cost means. So if I'm super confused and Miss Ogle's video did not help, you can look on here on the right corner and do math help. And it will help you solve the problem. So I'm going to play this video.
Two quantities are the same, you can write an expression for each and set them equal. When does the cost of plan A equal the cost of plan B? Set the cost of plan A for n gigabytes equal to the cost of plan B for n gigabytes. N is the number of gigabytes when both plans cost the same.
So maybe that helps me a little bit. Doesn't help me, I can go to the second video. This is the bottom right answer. So if I did not know that, I can now, I'm going to try, and it tells me that it's wrong, and it tells me why it's wrong in the video. So I can click this video,
n = 30 times 4.
And it tells me why this answer is wrong. Now I still don't know how to do it. So with Imagine Math, now I can chat with the Imagine teacher. So this is just a teacher that is live during the day until like 6 p.m. So I can chat with a teacher now. I'm not going to click that, but you can chat with the teacher and you can say, I'm confused, and they will help you. And sometimes they can help you faster than I can, depending on what time of the day it is. So you use those tools as you go through here, and then you're going to go to practice, and then you're going to do a post quiz. So the post quiz, think of it as like your test. Your post quiz will determine what grade you get, if you get a certificate or not. You have to get at least a 70 to get a certificate. You have to pass it. So try really hard on the post quiz, or the lesson doesn't count at all for your grade. It only counts if you pass it. If you just clicked through it and you got everything wrong, it's not going to give you your certificate. So that is how you do each lesson. And if you're struggling, you can email me. That is how you do Imagine Math, and that is how you go through your first assignment on Imagine Math.